What's up, guys? This is Brian from Pixelated Points, and today we're at Boston Fig 2018, and I'm here with Tom from Pixel Liquor. Tom, you're showing off Slayin 2, or Slayin 2, and I can't tell you how much I played Slayin 1. So thank you very much for bringing it here and let me play it. For people at home, please tell us a little bit about Slayin 2.
Slayin 2 is an action RPG. It's a more old school arcade kind of game. Basically, we took the concept from the original game, which was a mobile game, and we're expanding it to be more of a console experience. So we're making a big world map, and you explore and go from area to area and slay lots of enemies. You can build up your characters, you can find lots of new characters to play as, forge lots of weapons for them to use, and you can compete with your friends or play co-op. Yeah, it's just a kind of a old school good time.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And so in Slayin 2, you have introduced co-op. You've also introduced this new mechanic of jumping to different levels for co-op. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah, the game now is divided into a front layer and a back layer. So there's a background plane where enemies roam around and a front plane, and the players can freely jump back and forth between them. Some enemies do attack patterns that involve you having to swap planes. There's environment hazards that it behooves you to try to get out of the way of, so you can jump into the other plane to do that. Yeah.
And so in the original game, there were bosses. From what we've played here, there's also, I think I played one, and then I saw some other people playing more. Can you say how many bosses or how many worlds there are?
Yeah, so on the whole world map, there's 32 areas,
okay,
and every area actually has a boss. So
right,
trying to really up the ante here. The first game only had about 8 bosses.
Yeah.
But every boss will actually get harder depending on your level. So as you level up your character, we're kind of having it dynamically shift, so it's always fun to keep trying to play them.
Perfect, perfect. So in the previous one, it was just kind of like a roguelike. You just die, you retry from the beginning.
Yeah.
So is there still that mode to this?
Yeah, so we also have an endless mode where you can just start from the beginning and you try to see how long you can stay alive with the resources you've got at hand.
Okay, perfect. So each individual endless mode start, do you start off with the same stats?
So the way it'll work is because you unlock weapons and characters in this game, the endless mode, you will choose your weapon and your character, and then when you're in the mode, there will be points where you'll probably be able to swap out the weapons that you have.
Gotcha.
So sort of like the first game had shops where you could buy weapons as you played, this game will have something similar where you can swap out a weapon. But then you have to try to survive with it as long as you can.
Yeah. So can you say how many different characters there are? Because I noticed there are a few characters playable here. So I believe there's the warrior, the ninja, and a magician or a wizard.
So there's a sorceress, and then there's 8 total characters.
Okay.
All the others you'll find throughout the game, and you'll recruit them when you have enough experience to do so. There's a returning archer character. There's also a lance character that carries a lance. There's a character that deals with explosives. And there's a couple other that are still under wraps. Yeah.
Totally understandable.
Still working out the kinks.
Yeah. So do you have a release date in mind?
Early 2019 is the plan.
And certain consoles that you're looking for?
Right now we're going to do Steam to start with, maybe a couple other digital platforms. Okay. And if we get enough response and it does well enough, we'll try to port it to something like Switch or...
Perfect. So where can people find you?
So you can go to the Pixel Liquor website, pixelliquor.com. There's a dev blog there, which I try to keep updated as much as possible. Try to put new screenshots of new things that are being put into the game every day. Try to post videos and GIFs. We're also on Twitter at Pixel Liquor, and there's a Tumblr page, pixelliquor.tumblr.
All right, well, thank you guys. Thank you, Tom, so much. I hope you guys like Slayin 2. Check it out.